they want this money, show me the color. You know what I'm saying? Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. It has been such a long time, I know, but for today I just want to get into this Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration because it is literally the most exciting new release in like the last several months. It's the one that I'm most excited about, I'm most passionate about. I just want to get my hands on it and play with it and just see what this beautiful looking palette is all about. So I got this baby in the mail today. The outside packaging mirrors what the inside packaging looks like. And let me just get this open real quick because I am ready. I have an hour to film this video and I just want it to be great. I have no idea what kind of look I'm going for. It has been so long since I have played an eyeshadow or makeup in general. So this is what this baby looks like. As you can see, it has kind of like a leathery texture as opposed to the usual suede. It's got sort of this reflective, holographic, it's blue, it's tan, it's purple, it's beautiful. It has the Jackie Aina logo and then Anastasia Beverly Hills. First of all, can we talk about how amazing it is for a major brand like this to be collaborating with a Black woman. It's so exciting for a brand like Anastasia Beverly Hills that is so major. It's in major department stores, major beauty stores. It is worldwide. It is world renowned. They have amazing products. The quality of their products is always top notch, and they chose to collaborate with our girl Jackie Aina. This is exciting. As you guys know, Jackie is a champion for Black women, for women of color, for diversity in the beauty industry. Even when it doesn't benefit her, there's so much backlash because she speaks so openly and so frequently about sort of the racial divide in the beauty community, how certain influencers get more perks, about how certain skin types and skin colors have more products that are catering to them. And there's been a shift slowly but surely in the beauty community because of outspoken people like Jackie Aina and people that point out the huge disparity in products and in treatments of Black women, Black men, women of color, people of color in general. And I think it's so important. It's a conversation that needs to be constantly had, because the minute we stop caring, the minute we stop speaking about it, is the minute that they stop caring. It's the minute that they say, okay, problem solved, we can go back to the status quo. So I commend her. I'm excited for her. I'm so thrilled that she was given this opportunity because yes, Anastasia decided to collab with her, but she decided to collab with them. Okay, you know, the benefits go both ways. The girls are out, the girls are buying, and the ones that aren't can stay mad. We know who you are. We see you, okay? We understand what your issues are, and it's not with this palette, because how can you have a problem with this palette? How can you have a problem with these beautiful arrays of colors? Like, it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. I love the colors. The names of the colors are so fun. As with any Anastasia palette, it comes with a mirror and a brush, which I never use the brush, but I think I might use the mirror today. 6 mattes and 8 shimmers. And let's just hop into this eyeshadow tutorial. But I'm going to go on with this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in C1. She's light, she's bright, she's white, she's pale, and we are going to prime our eyes with that. I probably don't even need to do all this. I do this with a lot of shadows because I want it to pop. But looking at these rich, beautiful hues, I'm not concerned. I'm not even the least bit concerned. But let's go ahead and blend that out. This is my first time, I think, using this concealer as an eyeshadow base, but I wanted something that was a little lighter. I heard that this was a good dupe for the P. Louise base. What I'm trying to do right now is just blend it into the concealer that I used to clean up my brows. And truth be told, I have no idea what kind of look I'm gonna create. I don't wanna go too simple because this is Jackie, you know, she deserves drama, you know what I mean? Jackie's not really one to do the crazy cut creases and ombre this and ombre that, but shoot, that don't mean we can't. Okay, that looks like a nice light base. And let's go in with a Morphe M412 brush. I'm gonna use that to pack on our transition shade. So I'm gonna go in with Credit. I'm gonna tap off my brush, tap off the excess. You guys know that Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, they tend to have a little bit of fallout. We're just gonna pack that all along the outer third of the, ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. All along the outer third of the eye and into the crease. What would I call this color? This is a deep brown, deep dark brown with a little bit of red in it. And then whatever's left, just bring it into the eye corner. The shadow is blending out so beautifully. I'm just going in with the same brush. I didn't add any product on there, and I'm just blending out the edges. And look how nicely it is blowing out. Normally I would want to go in with a lighter shade to really get that blend, that blown out look. This is working. I'm still gonna go in with the lighter shade, of course, but alrighty, so next I'm going to go in with a little bit of a warm tone color. I'm really interested in this Edges color. I use code Edges for Jackie Aina. Y'all know how she does. So I'm going to go in with Edges. I'm going to take that on a Morphe M506. I'm going to use it to continue to blow out that brown that's looking a little purplish that I'm loving right now. Look at that color. Tap off the excess because the space is beat and I don't need any fallout, okay? Tap, tap, tap first, right above credit. Just tap it into place. And then buff and blow it out. It's a very nice kind of way to add a warm tone, to give yourself a little bit more of a transition, to add a bit more depth to your look. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, these are blending out. This might be a new classic. This might be a new joint. Like, we need to carve our lid and we need to think about what kind of delicious, yummy goodness shimmer is this. I don't even know what to do. I think I'm gonna go with Zam and a little bit of Waylese because it's calling to me. I'm gonna fade that cut crease out as I get closer to the outer third of my eye. I'm gonna go in with Zam. That's this color right here. I'm gonna pack that all over the lid. It's beautiful. It's rose gold. It is just the kind of colors that make my soul sing. I'm just going to, wow. Forgot about that fallout. I forgot about that fallout for a second there. Almost caught me slipping. So I'm packing that all along the inner and the middle of the eye. This, in my opinion, is where fallout is a little hard to avoid because it shimmers and, you know, you're packing it on. It kind of goes everywhere. And I'm using a bigger brush too, so I just swirl my brush in some powder and use that to dust it off, and came off really nicely. I'm gonna go in with Waylese because she's beautiful. She's a beautiful color. I'm going to start to layer that right next to Zam. First, I'm going to fade between the two colors. There's a part of me that really wants to go ham and put a third color on this outer third, but I don't know. I don't know if that's doing too much, if I'm just getting overly excited. I don't know. Like, what color would I use? Shookington? I think that's too much. Let me calm down and let me just go with Waylese. We're going in with the super small detail brush. This is the E37. All right, and in my quest to use as many colors as possible, I'm gonna be picking up Big Wig, okay? I'm gonna be using that to redefine my crease, really make it pop. I'm also gonna mix it with Credit. So Big Wig and Credit together, boop, 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 and just sharpen up that crease. Starting along the outer third, that's where we need the most depth. And then just going all along that crease until we get something that's looking a little bit sharper. So I'm going in with the Morphe M326. So I'm going to go in with Big Wig. I told y'all I really wanted to use this purple because it's beautiful. I'm going to place Big Wig along the outer third of my eye. And I'm going to get that a little bit closer, like so. Yes, that's nice. Y'all know I like to use a lot of the shadows on the palette when I first get it to really test it out. So that's why you see me going in with so many different colors. You obviously don't need to do this. I'm gonna go in with Trust Issues. I'm gonna run that along the tops of that cut crease. This is a Morphe M506 brush, like that. So we get that pop when you look up. Okay, sis, this is confusing because it's white in the pan, but on the eyes it is giving me gold reflex. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take my Morphe M326 brush. I'm first going to go in with Credit. Then I'm going to go in with Big Wig right underneath that. I'm gonna go in with Supreme. I'm gonna use that to further blend out that lower lash line. Ooh, this pink is pretty. Okay, that's really pretty. Oh, I love the way that that looks. Okay, I need to place a light shade into my inner eye corner, so I'm gonna go in with the ginger. I'm going to grab that on a Morphe E19 brush. I'm just going to grab another sort of skinny detail brush, and I'm going to place a color, a shimmer color. I think I'm going to go in with Lituation. Again, just trying to use these colors to see what they look like. How would I describe this color? It's giving me purple, it's giving me granite, it's giving me gray. Kind of looks like the packaging a little bit, but let's see what it looks like on the eyes. I like that. It's giving me a pop, but it's giving me a neutral pop. Let's do a little bit of liquid eyeliner. So you could stop here, you could add mascara, you could add lashes, and that would be real cute, okay? It's perfectly fine. But for me over here, I need to just need a little bit more, just need a little bit more. So I'm gonna go in with some glitter. I have the Coppery Rose Gold. All right, I have my NYX glitter primer. I'm gonna use a little bit of that and place a little bit of glitter along the inner third of my eyeballs. For the inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with Zam. Since most of it got covered up with the glitter, I don't regret it. And I'm also going to drag that down into the lower lash line. For lashes, I'm going in with the Care Lashes in the style 102. For mascara, I'm going to go in with the Voluminous Miss Manga. All right, you guys, so the eyes are done. I am just going to complete my face with the usual bronzer, highlighter, and throw on a lippy. So why don't we do that together? All right, I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl Queen Ebony Bronzer. This was discontinued and then brought back, so I'm curious to see if it's the same, you know, quality that I'm used to. You know, Credit would actually be a really good, this color right here would be a really good bronzer. I think it's the same. Either way, it's pretty good. I want to do a little bit of contouring, and you know what? I think I'm going to use the Jackie Aina palette for this. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M412 and the Credit color. I'm going to contour down the sides of my nose, sweeping it up into the eyebrow area and up into the brow a bit as well. We need a nice snatched nose highlight. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. concealer brush with Zam again because it's just so Zam beautiful. Now for highlight. I'm going in with this teeny tiny fan brush. And I'm gonna take some of Soleil. I like Soleil because it's not as chunky as Zam, but it still has the same tones. Beautiful highlight, beautiful tones. Ooh, stunning, stunning. I'm gonna bring that bronzer up into the highlight area a little bit, just to diffuse it. And there you have it. A beautiful, subtle, natural glow. I want a little bit more though. I want a little bit more right at the apples of my cheeks. Let's do a brow bone highlight. Let's go in with some of that Soleil on that teeny tiny brush, and that's all we'll be doing. And I'm actually going to take a little bit of Soleil and highlight right in here. Just the lightest, most beautiful dusting. I might be going overboard, I don't know. I can't help myself. This palette is just so gorgeous. All right, now I'm going to set. This is the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix. It's hydrating and plumping. I want that brown girl dewy vibe, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be too matte. I'm going to use the same brush that I use for my bronzer, and I'm going to go into my Saharan Blush palette, the OG. I'm going in with Toby and a little bit of Zam. I like a nice coral, you know, flush to the skin. I think it's really beautiful, and I think that, I don't know, it just kind of ties everything together. I need more. Yes, see, I want to see that coral flush on the skin. And now it's coming through. Ooh, you just look so like juicy, moisturized. You know what I mean? Like, so pretty. Okay, moving on to lips. I'm gonna line my lips with the round one from Italia Deluxe. I'm gonna use this one to fill in the lips. Okay, so this is actually a brow pencil, but not one that I particularly like. And since I can't find any of my neutral brown lip liners, I'm gonna use that to line my lips. This is actually a really pretty neutral brown. I'm gonna go in with the LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss. This one right here in the color Fresh. This is slowly becoming one of my faves, and this is why. Look at that color. I mean, come on. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna put a bit of Maybelline's Captivating Coral just because I want to pull some of that coral from the blush into the lips. And that, my loves, is the look. Okay. It is safe to say that this palette right here is amazing. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous, packaging is just on another level, and the colors, oh my gosh, the colors are rich, they're popping and pigmented and so easy to blend. I did not have patchiness, I did not have fallout. Well, I did have some fallout, with this chunky kind of shimmer color right here. That was kind of my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I got a little too excited. But aside from that, like, these colors, they're beautiful. This is an everyday palette. This is a glam palette. This is the palette that just fulfills all your needs. I'm so pleased with it. And it's a quality palette. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills we're talking about here. They don't come out with boo-boo palettes. Like, they just don't. They just don't do that. This palette is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I loved it. I loved working with it. I love the look that I created. I didn't have anything planned, and I just really like the way that it turned out. The glitter, I love glitter, and it's been so long, and I needed it. I needed the glitter. I'm glad that I did, because it took the look from classy, you know, office girl to party girl. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I forget sometimes how difficult some palettes can be, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm just so used to blending and taking my time and making sure that everything kind of has this beautiful gradient and ombre. But working with these Anastasia shadows, my goodness, it just reminds me that this is what it's supposed to be. The colors again in this palette are so wonderful. I think that they would work on literally every skin tone. And I say that because even though I know that Jackie created these selections in mind for women with deeper skin tone, I think about it the same way that when I pick up a palette that has a lot of pale and light colors, I have to build it up, right? When you pick up a palette that has a lot of deeper colors and you're a paler or lighter skin complexion person, you just use less. You don't put a ton on your brush. You blend and you buff it out. You might have to adjust your technique, but you're still going to get beautiful colors. You're still going to get amazing quality shadows. And I just think that this is an important palette in the beauty community to go out and support, to spend your coins on. I do not say that about a lot of palettes, but I am saying this about this palette. This is an amazing collaboration. I hope to see more collaborations with Black women, women of color, people of color in general, and just to see our faces out there more and more and more and more, because it is important. It is important to see yourself reflected in companies that court your dollar. They want this money, show me the color. You know what I'm saying? So I am 100% pleased with this palette. I think it's beautiful. I think you could use it every day. I think you could use it as a glam palette. I use it for highlight. Stunning, beautiful, gorgeous. I used one of the shadows as contour. It just really is an all-in-one palette if you really want it to be that way. So anyway, guys, I know it's been a while. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for watching it. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, as usual, give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you were not subscribed already, and I will catch you in the next one.